Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Analysis: rising UK rents will cushion any fall in house prices. British cities are seeing their highest rent increases in a decade, as the return to office trend gathers momentum. According to property portal Zoopla, average UK rents rose by 11.5% last year, with central London rising by up more than 17%. Higher inflation and strong wage growth are wreaking havoc on the generational pension. The silver lining is that this could result in a softer landing than many feared for home values. Unfortunately, it will also widen the generational gap between homeowners and those forced to rent. An increase in rental costs is often a consequence of falling property prices, as potential homebuyers are deterred. But when rents rise by that much, the opposite can happen, as the market begins to attract investors looking for higher investment returns. With average London rent now above £2,000 a month and house prices having briefly fallen, property seekers are looking to improved potential returns. The shock from last year's increase in mortgage costs is slowly dissipating. 5-year fixed-rate mortgages are being offered below the Bank of England's official interest rate of 4%, as banks are awash with deposits and happy to lend. More realistic asking prices have emerged, while more than half of sales are completed at discounts, averaging 6.5% in January. According to a study by real estate agency Hamptons International, an increase in the number of homes for sale, in turn, encourages a return in buyer demand. In parts of North London, prices have risen by up to 17% over the past year, according to the latest survey by property portal Rightmove. According to Property Mark, a real estate brokerage agency, sales in the market are recovering quickly this year. The latest survey shows an 80% increase in buyer demand and a 50% increase in agreed sales. This recent surge in activity is heavily biased toward the cash-rich, with roughly 40% of all purchases this year being made by cash buyers, up to 70% in the buy-to-let market. The number of first-time buyers, typically the most leveraged, has fallen more than 10% over the past year, with the Bank of Mum and Dad available only for the lucky few to provide the necessary capital for a down payment. With only about a third of property in Britain having associated debt, the limited chances for young workers to climb the housing ladder defeats the government's stated aim of moving up a notch. The rental market is similarly dysfunctional. There just aren't enough apartments in the right places. The situation is most acute in London, where the stock shortage is the equivalent of 450,000 houses, 14 years to build at the latest housing rates, and the number of available rents has fallen to less than half of pre-pandemic levels. The forthcoming government crackdown on private landlords, plagued by rising financing costs and stricter regulations, will only exacerbate what is already a seriously distorted real estate market. The Renters Reform Bill, now being passed in Parliament, will make it significantly more difficult to evict unwanted tenants. From 2025, all rental properties will have to meet the government's highly efficient C-Class Energy Performance Certificate, which means high costs for older or less maintained homes. No wonder many existing landlords who are renting out second homes to build a retirement, and who typically have large mortgage debts, are dropping out in droves. Reduced supply coupled with increased demand is creating serious imbalances in the available properties, particularly rental properties. In theory, that is great for those who already own their homes, but disastrous for those who risk being forced to rent permanently. Small hobby landlords who have invested in real estate to earn a return on their capital for retirement are friendless,